felt I had lost my mind. I felt I had lost my eyes. I felt I had lost my ears. I felt I had lost my breath.
GPT-3 gets caught in one of its repetitive loops here, but for a very, very long time. Even with all its brilliance, the AI can still become like those robot vacuums stuck in a corner, sucking up dirt from the same patch of floor over and over again. But in this case, GPT-3, it gets stuck somewhere useful, in the very molten core of a feeling. Like in this next part, where it talks about grief feeling like an astronaut lost in space.
I'm a ghost, and I'm in a spaceship, and I'm hurtling through the universe. And I'm traveling forward, and I'm traveling backward, and I'm traveling sideways, and I'm traveling nowhere.
Spaceship, and I'm hurtling through the universe, and I'm traveling forward, and I'm traveling backward, and then it just continues like I'm a ghost, and I'm in a spaceship, and I'm hurtling through the universe, and I'm a ghost,
and I'm in a spaceship, and I'm hurtling through the universe, and I'm a ghost, and I'm in a spaceship.
It's like the one part of the essay that like really feels the most, I think, like it was written by a machine, because it kind of like gets lost in its own recursiveness.
And I'm a ghost, and I'm in a spaceship, and I'm hurtling.
Or your sister's trying to emphasize that she wants to talk to you.
And I'm in a spaceship.
But then that happens to also be the experience of grief, where like you feel untethered, you feel sort of like lost in your experience of grief, like you have no way of trying to like integrate or understand what's going on.
And I'm a ghost, and I'm in a spaceship, and I'm hurtling.
Wahini says GPT-3, reeling in its corner, landed on something true. That grief turns us into something like a broken machine, still performing tasks, but poorly, haphazardly, fixating on thoughts and emotions that seem to spin endlessly.
And it put that on the page for me, and then once it put that on the page, it was almost like a relief. I was almost like, okay, it described the feeling that I want.